Hello everyone, you're now with me, Ruben Gomez, for TVS News at 5. Let's moving on to the news. Sarawak will be supplying a power supply to Petronas for the term of 20 years. Syarikat Sesko Berhad Sesko to Sarawak Energy will be supplying 90 megawatts of power supply to Malaysia LNG complex in Tanjung Kidurong.
The power purchase term sheet agreement testified this close cooperation between Sarawak and Petronas. The signing ceremony of the purchase agreement between the two companies was witnessed by Chief Minister Datuk Patinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg. Sesko, represented by Sarawak Energy Group CEO Datuk Sharbini Suhaili, and MLNG, represented by Petronas Director and CEO Mohamed Shazwan Abdullah.
Commitment to provide 90 megawatt of power supply to the Malaysia LNG complex in Tanjung Kidurong for a term of 20 years indicates confidence, not just Sarawak Energy's ability to provide power, but also attests to Petronas' confidence in their long-term presence in Sarawak.
On the same development, Baleh Hydrolectric project HEP is expected to come on stream in 2026. Being constructed by Sarawak Energy, the hydropower facility will further enhance state's renewable energy endeavours.
The federal government's recent recognition of our large hydro energy potential is another sign of hydropower's importance in the creation of a prosperous and green economy towards 2030 and beyond. Future frontiers include green hydrogen production as well as floating solar in our hydro dams.
Floating solar refers to solar power production panels mounted on a structure that floats, such as on a body of water like a dam. According to Abang Johari, the Sarawak government is embarking on green technology through the extension of hydrogen power besides hydropower. He said this would enable Sarawak to play its role in the global shift amidst the issues of global warming.
In line with Sarawak Chief Minister Datuk Patinggi Abang Johari Tun Openg's mission to develop the digital economy of Sarawak, engineering company Soba Dynamic is committed to improving information technology statewide.
Ianya memberi peluang kepada servis provider seperti macam Serba Dynamic, salah satu bidang kepakaran adalah dalam bidang IT. Dan kita berniat dan juga akan membuat satu komitmen yang tinggi untuk melabur di negeri Sarawak ini berkaitan dengan IT.
He said this during an interview after appearing on a talk show program produced by TVS Sejahtera Asia. He pointed out mobile apps such as Sarawak Pay has become a stepping stone in the IT sector of Sarawak. In addition, Serba Dynamic will produce more similar applications to support the digital economy initiated by the Chief Minister.
Dan saya ingin menegaskan di sini bahawa cyber security ini adalah amat penting. Sebab kalau kita mempunyai pengkalan data yang amat besar, tapi ianya diceroboh oleh pihak-pihak yang tidak bertanggungjawab, it is talking about losses of multi-millions up to billions and so on. And to recover this kind of data is also cost a lot of money. So it is worth to invest to have a system to protect those data.
However, Serba Dynamic will focus on strengthening internet connectivity in rural areas statewide.
Ini merupakan suatu perkara yang saya rasa top priority at the moment. Dan kita mempunyai kepakaran dan options yang kami rasa pihak kerajaan negeri can look and support this initiative.
Sarawak continues to be the top 5 investment destinations in the country. Despite being hit by COVID-19 since March 2020, Sarawak records an approved investment worth 19.6 billion ringgit in 2020.
The power purchase agreement between SESCO and MLNG has guaranteed Sarawak's achievements to be one of the most preferable states for investment. Chief Minister Dato' Patik Abang Johari Tun Openg said this reaffirms the state as an ideal sustainability-driven investment destination.
As a result of far-sighted and long-term strategic planning, Sarawak has clear competitive differentiators and value proposition that we have offer to prospective investors by providing competitively priced renewable and reliable power, connectivity infrastructure, investment infrastructure, friendly business policies, and competent and trainable workforce.
Hello there. Order for COVID-19 vaccine by Malaysia to date has surpassed 108% of the population. People do not need to worry, as the National COVID-19 Immunization Program has provided sufficient doses for everyone in the country.
Deputy Science, Technology and Innovation Minister Dato' Ahmad Amzad Hashim advised Malaysians to register with MySejahtera as the vaccine provided is enough for everyone. In addition, the government will impose punishment upon any individual found to be cutting the queue to get to the COVID-19 vaccine. Meanwhile, Ahmad Amzad said media organizations can send applications to the government to include media practitioners and the frontliners for Phase 1.
As vaccines continue to roll out across the globe, domestic air travel looks to reset pre-COVID-19 levels in the near future. AirAsia joins a number of leading aviation and tourism experts in calling for a standardized approach to travel protocols.
This helps kickstart the international air travel revival. AirAsia Group Airlines President Bo Lingam said a mutually agreed global framework approach was needed. He said that travel bubbles were limited and underutilized. He said what was needed to stimulate international air travel again was coordination among countries. Travel and tourism must work together with one consistent set of protocols and procedures for guests. Lingam said resuming air travel was a collective effort. He said the airline company welcomed the return of international flying in the not-too-distant future to deliver a much-needed boost to the global economy.
Shares in MSM Malaysia Holdings Berhad continued to climb higher. The sugar producer revealed an improved financial performance last week, which drew sustained investing momentum.
As at 11:50 a.m., the shares of the sugar refiner had risen 23 cents or 18.55% to 1 ringgit 47 cents, with some 68.91 million shares done. Its market capitalization stood at 871.7 million ringgit. The stocks had been on a continuous climb since last week, almost tripling from 56 cents on February 24. A fund manager said the commodities sector had been in focus lately. However, MSM also said refining costs was expected to trend lower this year due to lower gas prices.
Well, that concludes the news at 5. Remember, 11:30 p.m. with Cheryl Shamina Tor for the Nightline. Ruben Gomez, anytime, anywhere.